Qwen is quickly becoming one of the strongest AI ecosystems coming out of China, and it's interesting watching how fast they're catching up with large LLMs such as ChatGPT and DeepSeek, because you can tell they're moving aggressively, their models are improving fast, and they're just releasing updates rapidly. So we're going to show you in this video how to use it and everything you need to do in order to see how it's competing worldwide and how to use it for a specific use case. So you go into Qwen, you have these different features right here, such as image edit, web dev, deep research, and to just test out how good the arithmetic, we'll do something like, what is 19 times 24 minus 17, and then add that to an algebraic equation as an example. And then it's going to actually do this and show you the steps unlike some math models that just give you the answer. As you can see right here, it got the answer right for 439, and it was showing you an example for an algebraic equation right here. And this is really nice because there's also different features of the model. So you have the coder, which you want to specifically use for coding, and vision language model base for like more OCR. So OCR is when you scan like nodes that might not have text directly in them, and then VL, which is the vision language model, which is more specifically for language in the language model, large language model. You can also expand and see their past models. They also have these different numbers, meaning like more like 2.5 plus was an outdated model because now we're on 3, but you can test them out if you want, but I'd recommend these 4. They're good enough. So I can try, for example, the coder. I'll say generate me a simple Python game that I can run, and it's going to think about it for a second, and then what you're going to see right here is that it's going to have this thing that we can test out actually. So I'll do Python Qwen AI.py, and now it's going to have this simple game, and I don't know what the number is, it may be 6, and it'll say try a lower number, right? And we'll try 3, and now we know it's somewhere in between 3 and 6, so it might be 5. Oh, I guess it's 4. And then that's just an example of the coding, and obviously this is a very simple example, but you can use it for more extensive examples such as building maybe a website, maybe a more complex game that might be implemented to Unity. And to test out its other features, I'm going to go back to the max model, and I'm going to say if maybe cool caterpillar, I didn't cool ant doing backflips, which is something that, you know, I don't think I've ever thought about in my life or ever seen, but let's see what it generates, and I'll come back. Now it generated this funny image of ant doing a backflips, and it also put this thing ant power, and this is kind of cool. I'm gonna also do another example because why not? Let's say make it lead an army of ants doing backflips and make it realistic. You can, this is obviously something silly. You can do this for like logos, or if you need something to have like a little emblem for your document, you can also do that, or, you know, decorate it a little bit. But of course this is it bases it off of the same exact image, right? And it just adds more onto it. So what I like about this is the fact that it's literally the exact same image, and it doesn't try to regenerate all over again. It just adds on top of it. But now what's really cool is I'm gonna do create a video. So I'm just gonna do create a video, and I'm gonna say make this a video, and you know, ChatGPT or DeepSeek, I believe, doesn't have this. So this is a first in terms of the free AIs out there, that in terms of what I know for large language models. And I'll come back because obviously a video takes longer than an image. So now after like 30 seconds, let's see what it has. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, good thing my desktop's audio isn't there, but you can see right here, it generated a little video of the ant, which is cool. It was a bit loud. I think I have my volume set to 100, so good thing my OBS has the desktop volume down. It's just my microphone. But yeah, there's also some other features that are cool about Qwen, which is essentially that you can push it up and do realistic portraits of, I don't know, I'll say generate me a realistic portrait. And I mean, I guess we're still on the ant theme, but it can generate realistic things too if you want that. Um, you can also do other things like generate me business ideas for cooking, and that's very popular for 2025. And then it's gonna think, and if you're ever stuck, you have writer's block, which I don't think there's anything such as writer's block anymore, because you can like use AI tools like Qwen to just generate whatever idea you're trying to look for. So you can do AI powered personalized meal kits, which is actually, that might not be a bad idea, right? Um, I'm sure there's already things like that, but plant-based gourmet meal delivery. I'm not sure about that one. Um, of course, uh, not all the ideas are going to be great, but the goal is to look at all of the ideas and then just pick the best one out of them, or just refine it. It's never going to get everything perfect on the first try, at least of right now. For if you want to generate like a great idea, right? So of course it's used as a tool, not as as you, right? So um yeah, I'll try one more thing. They have web development. You can see right here. Uh, do some web dev. I spelled that wrong, but it codes in real time right here, and you can see if I'll just skip in the future. So it now generated this 300 line code, and all I said was do some web development, and look at what it generated. Oh wow, this looks nice. So it looks like it made me a web development website, and while it was web developing, so I could do view examples or start building, and this is very nice. So you can see the and you can also deploy it if you want. You can see the power and the um, refining that you might do to generate such a great product if you use Qwen. And yeah, it's all about you. So thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe. I'll see you later.